Hello and welcome. In this video I have a haul for y'all, and that is because I went to the DAV in Williamsburg and I spent roughly $150, and I'm going to show you everything that I picked up, except for the 3 items that already sold already, which one of them is this brand new with tags, market in spruce, petite medium dress. I would not necessarily recommend picking up marketing spruce, but this still had the Stitch Fix tags on it, so it was brand new and it was super soft. Like, if this is the perfect beach cover-up, I honestly would have kept this dress because I love gray as a color in general, but it was too short. Like, I'm a tall lady and my butt was hanging out. If you hear some random scraping sounds, that is Moxie using the thread-up box at my feet to pet herself with, because apparently my hands aren't good enough right now. But let me go ahead and start showing you some of the other items. I do have 2 other solds, but I'll sprinkle them through for reasons and interest, I guess. The first item I have to share with you is this Lafayette 148 8-piece. I am a lot pickier with Lafayette 148. I realized it does not sell as well as I think it should, being a, you know, mid-tier luxury brand. Also, apparently the landscapers have decided that 4 o'clock in the afternoon is the time to start working outside, despite the fact that, you know, they normally start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh well. Lafayette 148. This is just a square neck top. It has these half sleeve and is flat black. I have decided to list it as dark academia, goth. Those are the keywords I normally put with all black pieces like this, because this is just a great basic for those styles. So that is what I've decided to do with that in order to hopefully get it to sell. I also have an Ariat piece here. I love buying and selling Ariat. Some of it sells faster than the other. This is a lovely little V-neck boho top with 3/4 sleeves. It has a nice little pattern. And these are actually roll tab sleeves. So it's a 3/4 sleeve that can roll tab into a half sleeve, which I thought was really neat. It is a size medium, and I just thought this was just like a nice cute little summer top. This I am purposely not trying on, because I will probably keep it if I do and it fits. This is a loft piece. This is new with tags. And the reason why I would want to keep this is because this is a mixed media piece and these sleeves are extremely long. Like, everything about this will probably fit me except maybe the sleeves, and not for length, but because of I have muscles. So normally that doesn't work. But it is new with tags. It is my favorite color, green. It originally retailed for $49.50, and it is a size medium, which is my size. Roughly, I fit anywhere between an extra small to a large to an extra large if it is a vintage. So there we go. This is a teen Agnear. I probably have said that wrong again, but this is a vintage knit tie, and this is 50 inches, which is probably the shortest I've ever seen, but that's normal for these knitwear styles. And this is the logo, which my camera is not going to focus on because I've set the focal length too far away to try to prevent the camera fuzziness angle. But because this is cotton and it is a vintage knit piece, here is the actual logo upside down for you here. But I'm trying to do better about remembering that the autofocus does not work and I need to set the focal length. You guys don't need to know that because most of you don't do YouTube, but I picked this up because the retail price, the resale price for this was exceptionally good, considering the like 70-cent buy cost that I paid for this, which is normally why I pick up ties, is because I can get them for less than $3. I know most people don't care about or like selling ties, but for me, they are easy to ship. They're really hard to like mess up or break, and they take up very little space, and they're normally really lightweight. So that's why I picked them up. This dress I'm also purposefully not trying on so I don't keep it, because this is gorgeous. It's gonna look way better here on the mannequin than I could ever do it justice unless I put it on, but I'm not doing that because, again, I don't want to keep it. This is navy maxi dress with white polka dots. It is a colored sleeveless dress with this beautiful crisscross pattern in the back, and it has pearl, like it's pearlized buttons, but they're actually shell buttons. They're polished shell buttons. You can see how shiny they are by reflecting the light. This is a quintessential gorgeous rockabilly piece, which is what I have listed it as, and I have no doubt that this will sell. The brand for this dress is Sherry Martin, which is not going to show you. Sherry Martin, there we go. Hopefully I'll get back again. Sherry Martin, and she is known for these long maxi dresses with the button front and polka dots, and normally they sell between $30 and $50. It just depends on where they're listed and the person selling them and how much somebody wants them, and the size, of course, as well. But this is a medium size. It's a size 10. This is from the 90s. So it is still mostly a medium, which is why I'm not trying it on, because I would be tempted to keep it. One of these days, I'm gonna find some Duluth trading stuff in my size, and all of it will stay with me. Maybe that's why the universe is just not giving it to me in my size, is because I'm gonna keep it. Just like this shirt, which I picked up at a thrift haul recently, which you will see at some point. But I have a tendency, if it's my size and I love it, I'm gonna keep it. This is a pair of gray. You guys, again, I just mentioned how much I love gray. Duluth trading plants. These are fly something. These are for like fishing, fly fishing. They actually have a roll tab, so they are a full-length pant, but you can roll them up and snap them up here on this little thing here to make them capris. So I'm guessing these are for fly fishing or for hiking if you get hot. But they are a women's size 14 with a 31-inch inseam, so these would be long enough for me. Like, I range between a 31 and a 32-inch inseam. I prefer a 32-inch inseam, but these are a size 14, so they are quite a bit too big for me. But these sell really well for between $25 and $35. So I picked those up. I pick up anything Duluth trading, especially if it's women, because it is one of the brands that gives us pockets. This is a vintage piece. The piece is called, the brand is called Fia Italia. Again, with vintage, the brand doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is the style. This is a knit cardigan with a tie front, and I'm just showing it to you because I can, and it kind of goes a little bit with my outfit. Because, well, my outfit, this is an Asteroids t-shirt, which is not from the 90s. I mean, you could still find arcades with Asteroids in it in the 90s. But it has a nice little tie front. It is a size small, and it's very cute. This could be dark academia, this could be goth, this could be grunge, this could be hip-hop, because all of those styles would have worn this in the 90s, because this is black and white, which is probably the two most universal colors to go with everything besides gray and brown. But I picked this up because it was cute, and because you guys know I love vintage. This is hand loomed, but it's from Taiwan, even though it says Via Italia. It's not made in Italy, it actually is made in Taiwan. But because of the fact this is a quintessential 90s piece, I went ahead and picked that up. Even though it is warm now, I just sold a sweater that I've had forever that I got in a men's thredUP box for like $8, but I got it in a thredUP box, so the buy cost was $3, so I don't care. I'm still selling sweaters. It is May, and it is currently 71 degrees outside, so just saying. It's cold somewhere, probably. What is going on? All right. What just happened? Oh. It's like, what just happened? I was like, oh. So whenever I do hauls, I always, in my haul baskets, I have these cedar pieces, which I also put in all of my storage bins, my baker's boxes, because I do buy and sell a lot of wool. So these are like literally all over my house. I have them linked below in my Amazon storefront for reseller essentials. If you don't buy and sell a lot of wood, you don't need these. Also, if you have really good sell-through, you don't need these, but I use these because of the fact that I do sell a lot of vintage pieces, which can be long tail, and I don't want them to get damaged while they wait for their next home. So that's why I have these little cedar chips. But this is a Pendleton piece. I buy and sell a lot of Pendleton. This is just a blue navy skirt, but it is brand new with tags. This is vintage from the 80s. It has the 80s Pendleton wood logo. That's 100% virgin wool. It says this is a size 14. That is incorrect. A modern size 14 would sadly not be able to fit into this beautiful navy midi skirt. but as per usual, I normally list it by the waist size and then also put the modern equivalent in the listing as well. So I'm gonna just throw these over there with that real quick. There we go. So y'all know why I picked this next item up. It's green. It immediately caught my eye. It was also right next to that Pendleton skirt. It's got pockets. It's also leather, and it has the inspector tag in there. But I picked this up for both of those reasons, but also because this is my first time finding Max Mara, which if you don't know Max Mara is a luxury brand. Not only did I find a Max Mara leather skirt at this DAV, but it still has its Neiman Marcus tag. So this is a new with tags Max Mara skirt. This would have retailed for over $500. I have listed it for an astronomical amount because that is what the comps and everybody else is doing. So we'll see what happens. I know a used one, an extra small size, was selling on the Real World for like 40 bucks. But this is a US size 8. So it's a size medium, not an extra small. And it is new with tags, and the other one was used. So we will see what happens. But to find Max Mara for the first time, for it to be new with tags, for it to be my favorite color, and for it to have pockets, it definitely had to come home with me. So, whoop. So that was amazing. Yes, definitely amazing. A vintage brand, and I think they still make glassware. I'm not 100% sure, but a brand I pick up almost every single time I find it is Culver. Culver makes glassware. A lot of vintage mid-century barware and glassware is made by this brand called Culver, and it is almost always marked unless there is significant dishwasher wear, in which case that mark is long gone. But I found a set of 4 of these glasses. These are 12-ounce highball glasses. They are pebbled frosted, and then Culver made them with these black banded bottoms and also with brown banded bottoms. 2 of these glasses are in pristine condition. These other 2 glasses have significant wear, but I don't actually think it's dishwasher fading. I think it is because these are the ones people used all the time, because where the wear is where someone would put their thumb, which is right over the Culver paste. Like, that's pretty much what this looks like to me, is someone's like oils of their hand have worn these away. And this may have been a couple that use this, because there are 2 glasses that are significantly worn in one spot and 2 glasses that are in pristine condition. So that's my estimation, is that somebody really liked using 2 of these, or a couple liked using these. But there is no dishwasher fading. It's literally just like a thumbprint in most of the glasses. But I picked up these, and these are selling for this amount of money, which is why I've listed them roughly here. But Culver always sells well for me, depending on the pattern, and if it's like one of the lowball Scotch glasses, they can sell between $50 and $100. So Culver is a great brand in glassware to look out for. And I paid $1 per glass for these. Totally worth that. Another new with tag item, we are entering short season, and I picked up these Levi's because these are a pair of 36s. 34 and 36 are the most common men's sizes, or I should say 34 to 38 are the most common men's sizes. This is a pair of basic blue chinos, but they're new with tags, so that is why I decided to pick them up. They have a longer inseam. I think this is a 10-inch inseam. Yep, it's a 10-inch inseam. So I have no doubt that these will sell at some point this summer. I also picked up a few athletic wear tops because I thought that they would fit me, and they don't because of my shoulders again. And you're like, but these are sleeveless, because this is a green sleeveless top. This is Under Armour, and you're like, how in the world can your shoulders bother you with this? And it's mostly because of my traps. Like, you can't see it because I'm wearing a t-shirt, but like right here and right here is why I have issues with a lot of shirts, and some of these are small and some of them are medium. So this is a small, but I picked this up originally for myself hoping it fit. If it didn't fit, I was like, it's Under Armour. Under Armour tends to sell well, so hopefully I'm right, and someone else who is a size small who loves green will pick that up for me. The next item is another skirt. I want to have you on skirts because I was trying to find anything that I thought would be valuable. I really hope this is in focus. I feel like it's in more focus like right here. We'll see. But this is a yellow golf skirt. The brand is Jamie Sadok or Sadok. And it is also new with tags. This is a yellow skirt. It has pockets. It has a little back pocket here, and then it also has a pocket in the front. It is very stretchy. This is a size 10, so a roughly women's size medium. We are in golf season for sure. I recently found out that my partner really loves golf, and that if we were financially inclined, he would probably play 3 times a week. But thankfully we are not. I didn't realize he loved golf that much until we had a conversation about it. It's probably why he was trying to get me into it when it was COVID pandemic times. But yellow golf skirt, the pre-owned condition ones sell for roughly $20. The new ones sell between $30 and $50 depending on the style. That one's just kind of a plain yellow, so that is what I listed it for. So this is something I'm listing because 1 in, 1 out, that is my policy for my clothing closet, because otherwise I would have way too many clothes. You guys have seen this hanging in here before. This is Lucky brand. It is a size medium. I've worn this multiple times. I love this style specifically, but only if it's a boxy fit. If it's a cap sleeve and a tight fit, I cannot. Between my traps and my arms, it's too much rubbing. I can't do it. So it has to be a boxy fit, and then like these little like cap sleeves here, these little 1-inch suggestions of a sleeve. But this has a split back and it is gray. I've worn this multiple times. It's so comfortable. This is a size medium. Hopefully someone will buy this, but I gave this up in order to keep this pair of pants. So this was actually new with tags. I think there's another piece in here that's also new with tags. This is Matilda Jane, and these are a pair of lounge pants, and it also has Matilda Jane down here. These are gorgeous. Again, like I said, they were new with tag. I wore these recently to go to a show with my partner. He likes them a lot because they show off the booty very nice. But it has this little tie here. It is a beautiful floral. The reason why I kept these is 1, because they fit, 2, because my butt looks great in them, and 3, because these are blessedly long enough. These have a 32.5-inch inseam, which for a size small is miraculous. So I was just so excited to find these pants, to find that they fit me, to get them new with tags, and for them to be absolutely beautiful. Again, this has a lot of pink in it. You guys say I look good in pink. My partner would agree, but I decided to get rid of that shirt to keep those pants, and to be honest, I feel like it's worth it. My partner does as well. Thinking of beautiful blush pink items with new tags, I have a Torrid top here, new with tags. This is a Torrid size 3, which I think that's a 3XL, not 100% sure. Beautiful blush pink color. Again, new with tags. This is nice V-neck cami, great layering piece for this warm weather. I rarely find Torrid in my area that's not marked up, and to find a Torrid piece that's new with tags, perfect for the season, absolutely had to have it. So this is a great time to talk about one of the other items that sold. From Thriftmas, I realized that Chico's Travelers sells quickly if you price it correctly. You can price it up. I know there are plenty of resellers out there that can get like $25, $30 for their Chicos. I'm not one of those, and I'm not willing to wait because this is my full-time gig, and despite having a beautiful, supportive partner, he and I don't live together, so I have to pay my own bills on my own house. So I sold this Chico's Travelers maxi skirt for, I think, $15. I think that's the right price. Sold it very quickly after I listed it. My Chico's Travelers barely makes it like a couple of weeks, but this is perfect. Like these long maxi slinky basics sell very quickly, roughly in the $15 to $20 range for me. So this is great, and it is a smaller size. So I know a lot of people here on YouTube are like, larger sizes sell better. All sizes sell. All people need clothing. I pick up all sizes. But this sold, super happy that it sold. I also picked up this Chico's, this is a size 2, so I didn't lot them together because they were different sizes, but this is a cardigan. It's an open front black cardigan. Again, the Chico's Travelers materials, which is very slinky. I know a lot of people love this fabric, so you could totally like tie this in the front and make it extra cute, or you can just leave it open and be fine. Despite the fact that this fabric does not have wrinkles, which is why it's the Travelers line, I personally, as an autistic person, I'm actually trying not to gag right now. This fabric makes me want to throw up. But please don't let that deter you. Chico's Travelers is an amazing fabric for most people because the fact it doesn't wrinkle is probably one of my favorite things to pick up, because I pull this right out of the dryer. I can leave it in a basket for months. Will be perfect to photograph because it does not wrinkle. It is amazing. A lot of people really like this fabric because it kind of stays cool. Like, this feels cool to my skin. It's just something about the slinkiness that most people love I don't like, because I have texture issues and I have sensory issues. So please don't make that a detraction. I put that on so that way you guys can see what it looked like. It is a beautiful piece. It is a great basic and a great brand, and I just can't wear it. So that is why you've never seen me keep any of it, despite the fact that they do make a lot of classic silhouettes. Chico's Travelers, Chico's, there's no N in there. Chico's Travelers top. Okay, I picked these up. I took a risk on these. The brand is Apana. The only reason I picked these up is because they're a great spring color, and because I had seen sold comps that were good, and also the sell-through rate was really good for this specific style. I may have made a mistake, but who knows? These are in excellent condition considering they are white. They are white floral, and these are a size medium, and they are a capri length. Most resellers that sell activewear know that the capri lengths are sell a little bit slower than the full length. As someone who has a bad knee, that is why I prefer full length over capri length. I used to exclusively wear capri length leggings, but then I tore my ACL, my PCL, and my right lateral and my meniscus in one incident doing roller derby, and cannot wear capris now because it's too much pressure on my knee. But that's more information than you need to know. I picked these up. They're beautiful. They're in excellent condition despite the fact that they're white and they're women's size medium. Hopefully someone will buy them because they're gorgeous. These I am not keeping. Despite the fact that these are full length, they are in my size. These are I can wear a Lululemon size 6 and a Lululemon size 8. These are a size 8. And there is the Lululemon tag, and I know they're a size 8 because the size dot is in the pocket. It's the great thing, but this also still has the tear tag, which is magical. These are a full length, and they are pink and purple. That's the only reason why I'm not keeping them. I know, you guys tell me all the time that I should keep pink stuff because it looks good on me, and bless you for giving me a compliment, but I personally just don't like the color. We're not doing that here. Also because they sell really well, they sell for a good amount of money, so that's also why I'm not keeping them. But it's really nice to find Lululemon in my area, and it's really nice to find a pair of full size as well. All right, I am not a vintage tee girly, despite the fact I'm wearing a vintage style tee right now. I rarely find in my area. There are a ton of vintage bros here in Hampton Roads, but they tend to ignore the ladies when it comes to vintage tees. They focus solely on the dude bro stuff. If you find crazy shirts made in Hawaii with this cat on it, pick them up. This one unfortunately has a slight discoloration in the front. I did try bleach. I tried my spot treatment. It's still slightly discolored right here, which I have disclosed. But this is B. Kilbin. That is the artist's name. Got the cute little gray cat in the front, and it's butt in the back. I've sold another one of these really quickly. This one is not selling for as quickly despite the fact it's a 2XL. It's a 2XL women's shirt. It has the crazy shirt B. Kilbin logo on the side of the sleeve, but these normally sell really well and normally very quickly for me. I'm honestly surprised that I still have this one, but that's probably because of the fact that the last one didn't have a flaw and this one does have that slight discoloration. This is the other Matilda Jane piece that has a boutique tag on it. This is just a raglan. It's a V-neck raglan, gray with the floral sleeves. I did think about keeping this one as well, but this one is a size large and it was too big for me when I tried it on, thankfully. But this is really cute. I love these baseball style tees, so I'm kind of sad that I didn't find it in a smaller medium because that probably would have fit better. But it is a nice piece. It is new with the boutique tag on it because Matilda Jane is normally a boutique brand. And hopefully someone will give it a new home. Again, a lot of these items that I picked for this haul are long sleeves, so that is an issue. But I also picked up a lot of golf stuff because it is golf season. This is a Nike striped golf polo. This is a size 2XL. Am I correct? Yes, I am. It's a 2XL. However, I don't think this one's going to sell anytime soon because it is Budweiser branded. And you're like, but that is the most prolific brand, like beer brand in the United States. Why would this be a problem? Well, because I decided to list this after the Dylan controversy, which I think is dumb. If you wanted to know how I feel about that. Budweiser as a whole makes crap beer, if you want my personal opinion. So I don't understand, but people will be people. So I picked that up, despite the fact that I don't like Budweiser as a brand. It is right next door, one of the largest Anheuser-Busch factories, which is why Busch Gardens exist here in Williamsburg, is right there. I have a lot of fond memories smelling hops while riding roller coasters. So I don't have anything against Budweiser. I just personally will never drink it. But I will pick up their stuff, and hopefully someone will buy that. This is a Nike piece. Again, another piece that I hoped would fit me, and it sadly does not. This is a vintage Nike piece. The Fittery, the gray tag Nike. And again, same thing, because this is vintage, it fits a little bit tighter. So this did not fit me here in the trap area. It did fit everywhere else, just not right here. So, oh well. As much as I love the color green, I cannot do rib stuff if it is sleeveless. I cannot do rib tanks, again, because it rubs right here, and I again have sensory issues and I just can't do it. I was hoping this would be an exception. It is not, because the sleeve is higher. Normally when like the sleeve hits right here, it's too much. This sleeve is a lot higher, so I was hoping it wouldn't affect me, but it does because this is actually a tighter fit. This is another women's size medium. It is Under Armour, and this is like my favorite color green. Like, this is perfect color green for me, which is why I bought it. Again, I bought all three of those pieces hoping they fit me for working out, and they just do not. I just need to understand that I am a medium large now, girly, and deal with it. Like, you can only get so many gains and not have to deal with the next size up. So this is it. Hopefully someone will pick that up. If not, if those go for a while and nobody buys them, probably next year around the New Year's when people make the resolutions, I'll do some kind of like whatnot or something on them. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Okay, I love gray. Again, we've already talked about this. This is a 90s piece. You guys know I love 90s. The brand is Passports. And this is a beautiful ribbed cardigan. This is quintessential 90s girly. Oh my goodness. Again, I don't care what season it is. I'm going to pick it up if I think I can sell it or if I love the item. This is a 90s small. So in the early 90s, things were a lot looser fit, a lot baggier fit, which I love. So this is a size small. This fits me perfectly. If I still worked an office job, I would probably end up keeping this because it's long enough in the sleeves, which for tall girly, this is amazing. It's a little bit like oversized. I just love this. This thing is amazing. I really hope somebody buys this. And then also not. But this is like perfect and I love it. I know some of you are gonna be like, Bob, you changed outfits. I did, because I wanted to show you how cute this piece was. So the brand is California Crunch. The band, oh my god. The brand is California Crush, And if you can tell from the spear point collar here, this is from the 70s. This is like ribbed texture, and it is just a cute little short sleeve, slightly sheer, excuse the tatas, slightly sheer little top, and it's so cute. It is so cute. I was so surprised because there was a gaggle of Gen Z shopping there, and they did not pick this up, and this is a size, I think, small medium. It's so cute. It's got this little, it's like short sleeve, but it's a slightly longer short sleeve because it's the 70s. I just love this top. I'm very tempted to keep it, but because of the fact that it is like ribbed, it sits a little bit lower because it's a longer sleeve, I can't really do it. The texture's not there for me. Speaking of vintage love, I've changed again. Look at me. This is a knit short sleeve top, vintage, of course. This is Victoria Sport. I just also thought this was super cute, and it fits me, but I am too hot, and because of my disability, I don't temperature regulate appropriately, so I would not be able to wear this top and not die. I'm kind of dying a little bit right now. Again, perfectly cute, white. I did have a stain that I had to treat out of it, but it's gone and it's gorgeous. And I like this little collar. It has this nice detailing around this collar all the way around, where it's kind of like a lace detailing in this knitwear. It's so cute. Again, you guys know I cannot leave a vintage piece behind if I find it adorable. I think this is adorable. If I didn't have that temperature regulation problem, I would totally keep this because it's very cute. But yeah, here's this top. I hope someone buys it. All right, so I'm back at my Asteroids tee. Before I do the last couple of items, I'm going to share with you the other thing that sold from this haul. It is this J. Jill shirt. You guys know I love J. Jill linen. It sells very well for me. The Love line, the J. Jill linen line, anything linen and J. Jill will sell. It maybe won't sell for a whole lot. This one sold for $17, but it was orange, very log and look, very loose fitting. It's a great color. It was long sleeve, so again, even in this time of year, still can sell long sleeve items, which is why I don't care when I list it. I keep trying to give Vineyard Vines a chance. I have bought Vineyard Vines multiple times. I maybe have a 10% sell through of Vineyard Vines, but I keep buying it because I'm dumb. This is a size medium women's polo. It has the contrasting collar here. It has the little whale logo. Again, this is a size medium. I just recently sold a pink Lacoste polo. Hopefully someone will buy this. Women's medium. It is 100% polyester. I don't sell any more Vineyard Vines in the next 2 months. I'm just not going to pick it up anymore because it's just not selling. I have so many Vineyard Vine pieces in my closet, I should say in my eBay store, that have just not moved. I'm just not going to do it unless it's men's, because the men's seems to be the only thing that moves for me. It might be because I pick up and sell a lot of men's, and it might be because I'm just not on the right platform, because eBay is my primary platform. But I picked that up. Might be the last one for a while. And then to time us out here, I have this tiny little skirt. The brand is Our Wear, which is a division of Rampage. Rampage is a juniors brand. But this is vintage Rampage. This is so late 90s Y2K. It is a dark floral. It is a navy and blue and white. Put dark floral in the title. I put 90s Y2K. This is Our Wear. So Our Wear Rampage is a size 7. So this does fit a women's size, adult women's size small. It is mini as all get out. My whole butt, both butt cheeks would be showing in this skirt as an adult now. When I was this age and I would be wearing it, I would be fine. Still couldn't bend over, but I would have been at least covered. But I picked this up because it's quintessential and very on trend right now. I've had many likes on it on multiple platforms, so we'll see if that sells. But that's everything. Again, I paid roughly $150 for everything. Shown, I've already sold 3 things, so I've made back roughly a third of my monies, so I'm not sad about that. I'm perfectly happy. I know the stuff will sell, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this haul. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye!